Hi, I'm U.Vimal Kumar. I've been coaching badminton at the Badminton Academy for the last 25 years. And I have been interacting with lots of young players and their parents. And from my experience, wherever I go, I keep talking to a lot of players and their parents about certain aspects they need to keep in mind if they want to take up badminton seriously as a professional sport. So we have made, over the years, we have made about 8 points for the parents of aspiring badminton players, and I just would like to convey that to you. All the youngsters, they should develop that habit. That's a very old thing, but you have to get up early in the morning and then go through certain physical activity. So that should become a daily routine. In fact, the parents should encourage their children to do this. Do not feel sorry for them, because it's a very common phenomenon that the parents feel sorry for the child, because when they are sleeping, let them sleep today, and maybe they slept late the previous night and they studied late previous night. So don't feel, in my opinion, don't feel sorry for them. The rigors they go through on a regular basis will make them mentally strong. Do not entertain the habit of the child giving excuses. Various excuses they give. When they lose the match, they can come out with many excuses. Do not encourage that habit. You should not entertain the habit of complaining. Many I have seen, they including the parents in front of the child, when they lose a match, they can come out with excuses. They're complaining either the lighting was not good, the shuttles were too fast, or the child was older too, much stronger. But these are things part of the sport. So you should not encourage those sort of excuses and complaints, being given by the players. Other most important aspect is developing the habit of eating homemade food. Because at 11, 12, 13 years, I have seen the parents talking about too much of nutrition, then psychologists and such things. You don't need anything at that stage. When they are very young, they have to eat good homemade food, and that's it. And if they can, yes, occasionally when you go out, you eat from out, but they can eat anything they want. There should not be any restrictions. Another point, the parents have a lot more responsibility is in allowing the child. Basically the child should be taught to take responsibility for both their good as well as poor performances. I have seen many parents, what they do is in front of the child, they tend to criticize the coaches. So that should not be there, especially at a very young age. You should never do that. Like I've mentioned, the child has to take responsibility, and they should not be too dependent on anybody. So once you can develop that at the higher stage, higher level, they will be able to perform a lot better. Then the other one is I've noticed is in the under 13 and under 10 age category tournaments. I've seen when the child is playing, the parents and the coaches sit back and keep screaming at the child. Do this, do that. Such habits also need to be curbed. You allow the child to play, and at that age they will find different ways to deal with tough situations. And again, like I've mentioned, this mental training, nutrition, all can only act as a supplement to your technical abilities, because at that age they need to learn the fundamentals right. So if you can keep this in mind, then you will allow the child to be independent and become a better player.